So here we are, we're going to make the tool. There's this, which is going to be the handle, this, which is going to be the little things, and then we've got these little squares that fit nicely into there. Okay, now they're going to take some cutting and grinding down, but no matter. Okay, so unfortunately I've lost my tripod, so some of the camera angles might be off, but anyway, let's get on. Right, so what I've done now is that I've actually set this so it goes in line with that. Okay, so this is the first pin, this is the easy pin, because this has got adjustment and movement on it. The second pin is going to be the hardest one, because they have to both be set exactly. So let's get this one welded up, and we'll see where we go from there. Right, so what I've done now is that I've welded that up. Oh, that's warm. Welded that up, that's all nice and strong and stable, and then I've offered this up to that and marked out where this next little piece needs to go on, which is just there, like so. So it's a case of positioning this in the vise in the right place. Okay, so with that all done, we now see whether it fits, and that is a really good fit. That one needs taking down a fair bit, but I can do that with the angle grinder. So, but otherwise that's a really good fit. So yep, okie dokie. Right, initially I welded this onto the back of this plate, but what I found is that by doing that I'm reducing the gap and I'm having real problems getting in there. So what I've decided to do is modify it, and I'm going to weld across there. So nice weld going across there, turn it over, do a weld across the back, and then really melt some heat in there and some heat in on those corners to give it a bit of structural integrity. And then what I need to start doing is that I need to start grinding these things down, because these pins are too long. These pins need to be right, let's have a look. So these pins need to be about that deep, which is interesting to say the least. That is a fairly decent weld. Once I've reduced the pins down, it's just a case of suck it and see. But for the time being, let's just concentrate on trying to make these tools fit, or rather make these pins fit and make this tool fit the job. Okay. Right, testing it, what I've discovered is that the pins do fit. However, the handle itself, hope you can see that, needs to be angled back slightly. So, not actually cutting into the weld there, but adding to that weld and bringing across here. Should actually improve the structure of this. I've given it a bit better angle, so what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to tack weld that into place, see whether it works, well, see whether it fits, see whether I've got enough room to actually pull the thing forward. If I haven't, then it's grind that weld off, take a little bit more of a steeper angle on there, and then, you know, it's just basically a case of trial and error when making tools. So the tool is wedged in by this block against the rear bulkhead. Put a pair of pliers so that won't go forward anymore. Well, it will go forward maybe a couple of mil. But here's the main thing. Right, now let's see where I can, yeah, got good light. The main thing is that belt is now nice and slack, which means spinning these off and putting the new one on. Okay, okie dokie then. So I'm not going to go through the rigmarole of actually filming all of this, so this video is just going to be, if you like, a compilation video of work as it progresses. But this, yeah, this flywheel, I mean, the belt looks in pretty good condition. The belt itself looks in pretty good condition. So we'll just have to see what happens. Oops. Yeah, you hook on there. Fucking hook on. There. Yeah. So that's a good position. I'm hoping that these will undo nicely like they did last time, and putting the new belt on should be a piece of piss. Well, not the new belt, but actually putting the new pulley on should be a piece of piss. Right, anyway, back to it. I thought what I would do is actually shoot some film of the pulley coming off. So, never do anything by hand that you don't need to. And as you can see, these are massive bolts, really long. Right, so those 3 bolts are out. Now this should, yep, there we go. And that's the pulley off. And I have no fucking idea why that was wobbling around so much, but the fact is it was. Anyway, I'll go get the new pulley. Right, so the new pulley goes up and on. We put 1 bolt in. Right, there we go. There's the new pulley. Wind her up. Push that in. Spin that in a couple of times. Then pull the pulley across. Line up the bolts. There we go, in there, and in there, and then we go. My bad. Whoops. Dropped you. Right, okay. Right, let's turn that off drill, shall we? There we go. Right, and there we go. That is the pulley change. Now, all we need to do is lock that off onto there, like so. Oh dear. Oh God, that's too tight. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. Oh, you know, you're getting old when you almost destroy. Right, anyway, so there we go. And then what we do is we grab that, and we turn that in a couple of times. Damn it. Right, well, let's have a look. Right, let's see whether that bar makes any difference. Oh, not really. Damn it. So, I'll undo that. Turn these round. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh. We don't want to damage the new pulley. So, anyway, here we go. So, first thing to do is do it with the little ratchet rather than the big fucker. Whoa. Right, there we is. And then, God. There we is. Right, now, a quick look up in the book for the torque settings. I'm going to torque those up and put on this cover on, put the wheel back on, take the little brace out, and that's it. Kick her up and see what happens. Back in a few. Right, and there we is, folks. As you can see, the pulley's spinning quite nicely. The noise is reduced a fair bit. That sort of diesel bottom end knot is a bit concerning. Whoops. But mechanically, I think it's absolutely fine. But yeah. So the only other thing to do really is just check the other pulleys. Yeah. So there's that pulley, which seems to be a bit of a bitch to do, and then we've got another pulley. Yeah, you can just see it there, which is, yeah,